Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Currently in Warzone, there is a specific loadout combination, a primary and a secondary, that you can match together that create just a loadout you feel insanely confident with. You know, going into every single gunfight, there's a good chance you've probably got the weapon that's going to win. Unless you're going up against someone with the same exact loadout as you, then it comes down to who's the more skilled player, right? Or who has the better positioning, whatever the case is, though. But if you're looking to have the absolute most reliable primary, the absolute most reliable secondary, I've got the setup for you here today. First up, we got to start on True Game Data, break down some stats here because it is kind of close as to what you could be using on the setup, particularly with the secondary here. The primary is a bit more obvious, but for your secondary, we've got a list of some of the new top SMGs. The C9, the Jackal got a buff with Season 4, the KSV, the Compact, the new LC10, the Laudra, the PPSH, the SOG. When we go through, we look at 300 health combination shot TTK. You can see this is a lot of diversity. There's a lot of parity here in the close range meta, but two guns in specific I want to look at the most. The Jackal, we can see it's TTK in the close range, even after the buff, a little bit slower than some of those other choices. KSV, kind of the same deal there. We also have the SOG, which is a little bit slower in that first damage range, but really good in that second damage range. PPSH is great, but also a little bit awkward feeling. And then we're down to a few really good options in the Laudra, the LC10, the Compact, and the C9. Compact, though, can be a little bit iffy because of its damage per mag. So that one, while it's great, also a little bit, behind some of these other choices. The Laudra and the C9 neck and neck, but I think a lot of players prefer the feel of the C9 just because it's been a meta mainstay for so long. So now down to the C9 and the LC10. Clearly the LC10 has a slightly faster TTK in its first damage range, but it also has a slightly different feel to it as well. The C9 with certain attachments has the versatility, it's got the mobility, it's got the reliability, and then in the mid range here as well, when you're fighting at 13, 20 meters, the C9 is going to stand above just ever so slightly. They're really interchangeable here, truly, and I think it's going to come down to your preference. Do you like the feel of the LC10 more? Do you like the feel of the C9 more? Personally, I lean towards the C9 ever so slightly. So that, to me, is going to be that more dependable close range option. And then we look at long range, and here we've got the AMAX, the Cypher, the new FFAR, the GPR, the Kilo, the Krig, and again, combination shots, 300 health. It's a pretty competitive graph, all things considered. You might look at the FFAR and say that blue line is crazy through the first damage range, which it is, but then over range, because of the fire rate with this thing, while yes, it's got technically that fastest TTK, it's limited there because of its output. If you miss shots, the TTK falls off a cliff at that longer range. So that is one that really is really good on paper, but might not translate one-to-one to gameplay. Obviously, the Kilo, the GPR a little bit slower over range, the AMAX a little bit slower over range. That really comes down to the Cypher and the Krig after that. And the Krig is going to stand just a little bit above our white line there versus the Cypher, especially when you get into that 40 to 50 meter range. The Krig is just hitting. It's been hitting since it got updated last season. So you pair the Krig, the C9 together, you end up with a very, very dominant setup. We're gonna jump in game, see just how good it can be. Then of course, we'll break down the best setup for it. And of course, as we do so, if you guys enjoy the video, you find it helpful, a like rating is always really appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, you wanna make sure that every single day you're in the know for all things going on in Call of Duty, this is the place to be. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. There are a lot of fellows coming here. At least one full team red.
Yeah. Nope, all going past red.
Yep, on me.
It's a lovely time for a skip.
Oh, it's so laggy. Oh my god.
It's pretty bad. Outside street, straight up.
Man.
Bar 2. I got no gun.
An AK out. This is an aim.
Do it, Zach. Win the game.
I'll do it, guys. I'll do it for you.
Go on, King. Win it.
Won the
Yeah,
king.
he wins the king.
My guy left the gulag. Left the game.
No shot.
On your roof and underneath you, one in front.
Bang. Behind me on the ground.
Rezzing. They're up. Still on.
1E down. He jumped. It's gonna be my side quarry.
I'm getting thermited.
My roof, right in front of me. I'm pushing.
I see him. Prone. Broken.
Got the
Bleed.
bleed.
Right from my right. Maybe
Yeah, you're right.
like
Stop
equal
shooting
level
you
on
to
me.
snipe me. Yeah, he's next to you, sniping at me.
Got him.
Two Zach. One more.
Yeah,
Someone.
these
I just got jokered.
On me?
He's in.
Yeah. I'm behind barrels.
No way.
Damn.
He finishes, bro. He pushes through all my bullets. I'm pre-firing, and he pushes to finish. One's gonna be deeper left.
Huh?
Running close.
To the front.
Nice.
I jump.
Cracked. Dead. No, that was a fun fight, bro. Accident. That last guy did not mean to shoot as much as I did. I was ready to switch my secondary. I'll take it. Ooh, guy up to the right.
I have
Over.
it to you, Zach.
Oh,
There's more up on the hill? Yeah.
random solo.
Nice.
Car
On the hill again, huh? Oh, they're like deep on the hill, bro.
On me, literally on me.
Yep.
Jumped in you. Yep. Another right above you.
Cracked.
Snipers. Sniper. Can't
I have
see
no
ya.
eyes on the sniper. Oh, he's way in the and he finishes. Love it. Middle of me shooting him, by the way.
Up here on the roof.
Yeah,
These dudes are freaks. Y'all are just rats,
Same.
bro.
No, no. Red.
He's,
red.
yep. South.
Hit him.
Oh, and the sniper close
Broken.
building
That guy's
on me
broken.
too.
Knocked.
Did you get your loadie?
Yeah, I got mine.
Huge.
There's a guy in this building though.
Yeah, it's the close sniper.
Looking at me. Knocked.
Nice. Where at? Second
one?
story?
Second story, yeah. I knocked a Groot somewhere too. I don't know if he had self. Top blue.
Okay. Car. Reliable. Probably gonna make a play for the buy.
Disabled it.
What is bro doing? I mean, this is a good building to be in for now. Guys here. In here. All over that blue building.
Cracked on that.
Nice.
Giant silo.
Can I not shoot through the metal wiring wires there?
Good question. Good stuff.
Yeah, my game is bugged. I couldn't hit him. I was shooting right on his body.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see through the tree. I feel like I'm still getting aim assist on one there. Was that a team wipe on that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just bugging. In here, that quarry building. Sniping roof of it, or third story.
You might get sniped, Zach. I would.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scout for info. We're
There's
probably
your
gonna
info.
have. Oh, I just knocked one on one shot. Oh, I didn't get the
This guy's
actual
cracked,
knock. but-
flushed. He got killed.
Car. Yep. We probably want to play this decently early. Nice hit. Do we think going left side? We can grab the Humvee and just go. Just get to zone here. We're gonna have all over blue in that house.
Making this building, eh?
If they're not in it yet, yeah.
Back yellow. He's right in the back of this building.
Okay.
This one to be yellow, you know?
Okay.
And shock charges. Okay.
Sniping behind yellow. That's that guy. And the sniper's looking at us and not them.
Just baiting it.
Yep. No way it was a solo. Okay, watch the sniper behind. Watch the sniper behind. Somewhere back here. He's
Right side.
other building. Nice. He's here. Okay.
One more, top of it. Top of it.
Yep,
On
yep.
double smokes, too. Yeah, I still don't have nades.
Oh, hill.
On the left.
Knocked. I can't see to get my
Sniping-
finish.
Sniping high left on that ping.
Nice. Might chill here. Moving here. That's where the sniper is.
Is he alone?
No. It's two. They're on the wood stack there.
They have to come to us.
Yep. Still one in my building.
Yeah, he's second story. Cracked me.
Tagged them up a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm out of armor now. So use that.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be real careful with my peaks here. They have to be moving, man.
Hitting 50 meters, 2 out, 290.
Yeah, they're pushing us right now.
Yep, they're moving right now.
Cracked in the back. No, you can
From
see
my
that.
dude. Both
Yeah.
moving here. On that Humvee, on the Humvee. Knocked one.
Oh my god.
The one's in gas. Driver's seat, driver's seat. Got him. My building and then somewhere random. Maybe these rocks?
Cracked.
Two.
Okay. Got one. Got two. 3v1, 3v1. Self, just selfed.
Right side, yeah.
W.
Why can't you just
Okay.
Did you hear the game chat?
No.
Somebody in his party had to be screaming at him, bro. Why can't you just shut up?
Go left. No, self. Smoke
He
yourself,
said, bro,
smoke yourself.
he's backseat gaming like crazy. So yeah, this is a combination that, like I said at the start of the video, you just feel insanely confident with. You know, in the mid to long range, you've probably got the best gun in the game. Unless you're getting one shot sniped, that's about the only thing that can counter the Krig other than the Krig itself. Then in the close range, like I said, sort of a toss-up between the LC-10 and the C9. I just find myself being a little bit more confident with the C9 because it's not necessarily brand new and I'm more comfortable with the feel of this thing. I know exactly how it's going to feel, whether I'm fighting right face-to-face to somebody or at a little bit more of a distance, 15, 20 meters, right? For the C9 setup here, I am rocking the long barrel, extending out our damage range to just over 17 meters, which is really solid there for an SMG. The G grip on here feels fantastic. Better hip fire to ADS transition accuracy. Then the recoil stabilization is similar to that of like a Ranger foregrip or a vertical foregrip, a little bit less than vertical, but you're still getting that ADS transition accuracy, which is huge for SMGs. Extended 2 on here is going to be a 50 rounder. That's going to work fine for all squad sizes. Quick draw rear grip for the snappier ADS. We're looking at a 156 for that. Sprint to fire is 140, which is pretty good as well. And then recoil springs, free recoil control horizontally and vertically, going to make this thing very, very easy to use. We then pair that with the Krig, and like I said, you're covered for the mid to long range. Here I'm going for Oturo Red Dot. This is a matter of preference. If there's a certain optic you love the look of and you love the feel of, go for that instead. The Oturo is my choice here. Monolithic suppressor, better range and velocity. Reinforced barrel, more of the same. 1252 velocity. So this thing's hit scan range is fantastic. 58 meter effective damage range is also insane compared to most rifles, which cap out at about 50 or 45 in most cases. Vertical foregrip gives you that max horizontal control, making this thing as predictable as it can be. Then extended 2 is a 70 rounder. You're not going to have to worry about ammo in any situation. Basically, you can fight 1-on-4, and if you're hitting shots, you got a chance to squad wipe without having to reload basically here. So this thing is dependable. Basically as dependable as it comes. You pair it with the C9, you are set no matter the engagement. By far, in my opinion, the most overpowered and dominant setup you could be rocking right now. That's gonna wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications so you can always make sure you're up to date with everything you need to know for Call of Duty. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.